The day after Christmas, about almost 2.5 years now, I found myself being forced out of my home. It was like a light bulb went off in my ex-husband's mind, and he just decided he didn't want a family anymore. And not only did he not want us, but he wanted us out. And so it was really a horrible time in my life of just like all of a sudden everything changed. One of the greatest things about High Ridge is that I found myself in the middle of a divorce that I didn't want and didn't know really what to do with it. And in the season where I felt the most rejected and abandoned in my life, High Ridge, my family there, just swooped in and just embraced my son and I. It was an adjustment being a single mom, but God just blessed me because I have an incredible family, but not only that, I have an incredible church. Whenever I was married, I didn't do any finances. Like, I didn't know how much we had. I didn't do bank accounts or bills or anything. So I just trusted that we were always tithing. But then whenever I found myself pretty much homeless with a 2-year-old and zero money, I had to not only learn all of those things, but I came to a road where I realized, all right, God, it's just me and you, and either I trust you or I don't. And so I'm gonna choose to trust you. And here it is, this is all I got. And I remember Pastor Jeff had given a message on tithing, and one of the things that blessed me is I had very little. And so I remember him saying, you know, regardless, if you just have like, I think he said something like $20, you know, it's what is honoring to God, what is obedience. And I just was like, wow, thank you, Lord, that you can be honored by my very little that I can give you. And that just empowered me to not only faithfully tithe, but also just to be able to give more. I love the fact that I can give and know that I can be a blessing, whether that's financially, of my time, of my possessions. As a choreographer and someone who runs a dance company, I really didn't know if I would be able to keep that job and still be where I was. And so I was just tithing and praying to the Lord and saying, well, if things don't change financially, then I'm gonna have to like get a corporate job, like a real job. And so I was just praying and seeking the Lord. And at the end of the summer, God just blessed me out of nowhere with an incredible raise. So immediately, it just opened me up to be able to bless some people that were in my women's life group and just other avenues, other friendships, other connections. So anyway, going into the fall of last year, I was so blessed by that. And I knew a situation and I wanted to be able to give. But when I looked at my finances, I was just like, how can I help in this situation? I just felt encouraged by the Lord, you know, just impressed upon me that I could give and not to be worried, just to step up in my trust in the Lord. So I did that, and as I did that, God blessed me again and gave me another incredible raise. And not only did he give me a raise, but then I got this huge Christmas bonus. So like when I did my taxes, the first year that it was on my own, it was real sad. And my CPA was like, I really hope you make more than this next year. I was like, yeah. And so this year when I went to do my taxes for last year, she was like, do you realize that your income doubled in a year? And we looked at it, and it's actually double. I'm on projection to make double of what I even did in 2015. And so it was just really awesome because I wasn't expecting that, but it was like obedience, I find, leads to incredible peace and joy. And so it was like being able just to give the way I wanted to and just to really obey what the Spirit of the Lord was saying to me allowed me to be blessed beyond that.